can feel it down in my plums. When I hear a sound, a rap at the door, my young son Gabriel walks in.
Dick's on backwards.
My wife said, no, Gabriel, leave. I said, no.
Welcome back to Let the Boys Watch, an entertaining podcast brought to you by Going Great Productions. I'm one of your hosts. My name is Robbie, and in this week's episode, it was War Week. And the winner of War Week was the 2017 period drama, Dunkirk. Dunkirk was written and directed by Christopher Nolan, and Dunkirk stars Fionn Whitehead, Tom Glynn-Carney, Mark Rylance, Barry Keoghan, Tom Hardy, Jack Lowden, Kenneth Branagh, Harry Styles, and Cillian Murphy. Alongside me is the cuz, aka client number 12 on the
How you do?
list. How are you?
I'm doing
Shocking.
good, but you're not gonna share these emails, are you?
No way. Not for
All
another
right, great.
14 years. And alongside cuz and myself, good friend Carlos Ryan. Ryan, how you doing?
Doing good. How you doing, Robbie?
Oh, please, 8-1. And then I saw somebody drop 3 losses to my delight. An afternoon delight, some would call it. I love it. Life is
Couldn't be
good.
me. Couldn't be me. Or maybe it is me.
Life is good. Was I LOL on the couch Sunday, having a couple of Doritos nacho cheesies.
I hope your arteries get clogged, you son of a bitch.
Well, like Robbie said, this is Let the Boys Watch. We typically watch movies that one or all of us haven't seen. We'll come up with a theme and put it up for a vote on Fridays on Instagram. So make sure you follow us there. Let the Boys Watch Pod. You can also send us messages there. You can also send us an email at ltbwpodcast@gmail.com. And you could send us messages or make comments somewhere else. Benny, tell them about it.
Yeah, please follow us on YouTube. Search for us, Let the Boys Watch, and then just add Dunkirk to the end of that. Find us, subscribe. This way, every time we release an episode, you don't have to search for us. We'll just pop up right on your home screen, and you can ignore us there too.
Please.
If you could just give us a little thumbs up on the video if you like what we're talking about. Leave a comment. Maybe give us your favorite movies and how on what ones you'd want us to watch if we haven't done it already. And if not, maybe we'll go back and watch another one again. So follow us on YouTube, Let the Boys Watch, search for Dunkirk.
And
How many
next
fake
week,
emails can I freaking make to like these videos on YouTube? I'm at 15 now.
It's a full-time job.
Oh my God, please. Epstein's list at gmail.com.
That was you, jevacation at
That was
gmail.com?
me, yeah. J Vacation. I was just reminiscing on the old days with my buddy. Sleepy Dick.
nose on the window at gmail.com. So get in touch with us. Give us some ideas for, themes, suggestions, or just, I don't know, tell us what you thought about whatever movie that we recently watched and talked about. Dunkirk this week. So, I believe no one's seen it. Is that accurate?
I have not.
I haven't seen it.
No, me neither. Although there was some parts that were like semi-familiar, so I was like, did I watch this a long time ago and forget about it? Very possible. But I'm gonna go with did not see it. So all 3 of us, look at that.
Fantastic. What the hell's going on?
I don't know. Doing 3. So we'll get into some segments. We'll do some plum scores, overall impressions. First, just in case you saw it in 2017, which I would have loved to see this movie in the theaters, let me tell
Yeah.
you. I mean, Robbie had the closest experience with the Sonos. How was that, by the way?
Oh, fantastic. I felt like I was on Normandy
Or Dunkirk.
or Dunkirk, yeah. But it was so loud, I thought I was on 2 beaches at the same time.
There you go. That's true. That's a good
Oh, so yeah,
sound system.
I'm sorry, but my review for the Sonos is you definitely get if you haven't gotten it. It's
who,
beautiful.
who has that kind of money?
Not
It's a
me.
shame. It's a shame. I got them before the tariffs kicked in.
Well, if we get that check back, then Sonos, here we come.
Oh, please, what are you talking about? A socialist check? How dare you? That's socialism, baby.
Yeah. Um, so if it has been a while, I'll just give you a quick recap, which to be fair, with this film, there's not like a ton of story, I would say. That we don't get super invested in any of the characters. I mean, we do to a certain extent, but it's mainly a retelling of a historic event. So if you kind of know the evacuation of Dunkirk, then you kind of know or expect what to happen. But basically, in this movie, the Allies at the time, so mainly French, English, Belgium. There was also Indian soldiers, which are oddly not represented in this film, were pinned by the Germans. They retreated back to Dunkirk Beach and were waiting for were waiting to get picked up. And that's basically what we're seeing. We're seeing various attacks, a lot of airborne attacks, and we follow a couple of different people on in air, on sea, and in land, and see how that all goes for everybody. Um, I don't know if there's really much else to tell about this. Again, there's not like ton of plot. It's really just you know, a day in the life of a soldier at that time at that particular event. Anything to add?
No,
Oh,
I mean,
please, I'm
yeah,
ready to go to the movie. I'm ready to watch it again after that
I
one.
know, I
To that
know.
gorgeous
I felt
retelling.
like I was just picturing the whole movie playing back in my head.
Yeah, I felt like Cillian Murphy. I was getting PS,
And
PSD,
PS,
PTSD,
There we
PSE and
go.
PSE and G.
PSENG,
PSG.
LI.com. I gotta pay my bill.
Um, but yeah, anyone want to start with some overall impressions?
I can start. I mean, even though I've been disrespectfully looking down the whole time trying to find our
Of
scores from
course.
Saving Private Ryan. I really enjoy this movie, and I'm willing to call it. I fucking love Christopher Nolan and everything he does, and he's my number one. I thought it was going to be, especially as we went through this, it was going to be somebody um, like Tarantino. But I liked Dogs. It was a little bit of a miss for me. Not that it was bad. It was just not what I expected it to be. This movie was just really fantastic, and in a movie where, like you kind of said, there wasn't like yeah, there's a plot loosely, and like you're following specific people, and you're seeing how their story played out. It wasn't this like dramatic, storyline that
Right.
went through the whole
I got to get
movie.
back to my wife or something or
Yeah,
whatever. Yeah.
exactly. And yes, it is a dramatic story of what these people went through, but it's just fantastic. Like you were saying, the whole time I was so bummed that I wasn't seeing this in a movie theater. I was, a little bit bummed that the baby's sleeping in the next room and I couldn't like just let the brakes off the Sonos and let the
Hmm?
music let it go wild.
You got a Sonos?
Um, please, I didn't want to say anything. I didn't want to steal your thunder. No, I mean, I really wanted to like let, all that stuff play through, but just having it at the lower level that I had, it's so cool. It was done so well. It was really cool to watch, and it was an experience. And I like that even though there wasn't that thing that you're pulling for, other than these people making it home alive, it was gripping, and I really enjoyed it. And I thought it was probably the best war movie I've ever seen.
Wow.
Wow, wait. Wow,
Interesting.
wait.
Robbie, you want to go?
Um,
You want me to?
yeah, I again, I really, it's definitely started off a little slow. When I first turned it on, I thought it was going to be a different movie called Dunkirk when the city of New Orleans had to be evacuated after the Cubs left after WrestleMania. Yeah, they evacuated the sewer system, but that was the wrong movie I turned on. Good thing I have the Sonos speakers on for that movie, please. No, it's definitely started off a smidge slow for me. Obviously, I keep on hearing, I read some stuff on the internet where people are like, well, there's no story to it. You're not investing in these people, but I mean, please, the cinematography, Atlas World, the editing, the sound, uh, the soundtrack by Hans Zimmer. I mean, everything was just phenomenal. I just loved everything the way it was shot. It was like numerous points in the movie. I was like, how the fuck did he do that? How did he get that shot? How did that shot happen? Because everything looks so real. I mean, beautiful. I mean, the set. pieces. It's just basically, just the water and beaches and stuff like that, and it was beautiful and um, it was gripping. It was it was well done, well shot. You get a few great performances. Shout out to my man from House of Dragons. I was like, who is this guy? And then I was like, this guy looks so familiar. I looked him up. It was him, Aegon, I think. So that was great. He was good in this movie. Poor Barry Keoghan. Every time I see him, he's dying in some movie. Um, so yeah, no, it was unexpected. At an hour and 46, I was like, oh, what can they do? But they did a lot, and it's probably one of the best shot movies I've ever seen in my life. It was great. I would just watch it again because of that. It was beautiful. I love the way it was shot. The editing was fantastic. The cinematography was beautiful. I mean, just amazed at how somebody can do that and get those shots and think of those shots and nail it. I mean, even the shots that it was just like basically like almost the camera was on the wings of the airplane. I was like, this is fantastic. But yeah, it was beautiful. It's not the best war movie I ever saw, but it's very good. It's one of my favorite Christopher Nolan movies.
It felt so real, and I like almost like honestly felt like you're watching documentary footage of that battle. And I think that you're tricked into that because there is no like dramatic storytelling. You know what I mean? Like you're just sitting back and just kind of just watching this play out. And I think that that kind of is why I'm regarding this so highly.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I'm with you guys. Like, I really enjoyed watching this film. I do kind of wish there was a little more of a story. I get why there wasn't. But I mean the sets, like you guys said, the cinematography, the special effects, like everything was so good. It was so good. The soundtrack, the constant ticking clock, like amazing. It was nonstop the entire time. Like there was no lulls whatsoever. It was just stuff from like, and we were talking about, having title cards later. This was just like the first second Dunkirk, and then it just went crazy for an hour and
Yeah.
45 minutes. Um, I think it was, yeah, really good. And I also have the sleeping baby problem. So I did the AirPods, and I think that was better than watching it on low. Um, so maybe for next time. Um,
Yeah, well, we were doing a little co-watch, so I had,
they
next time though.
they need to be able to have multiple AirPods connected at the same time. It's kind of ridiculous.
I don't want to say you can't for sure. Or is that a for sure thing?
I'm pretty sure it's a no, but
I
it
think
might
on
have
the
changed
phones you
recently.
can. On the phones, I think you could do share, but yeah, and the other thing that Robbie mentioned was, obviously Hans Zimmer. There at one point there was like this something that was just building, like that like din, 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 and it like it's gradually getting higher, just building
Yeah.
and making it feel tense. I'm like, how long has that been going on? Because I feel like it's been like 20 minutes, and it was appropriate for whatever was happening at that point. But yeah, it was just very immersive in a lot of different ways,
Yeah.
and the music helped with that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
it might have been the submarine.
It could have
I
been.
because I went and looked the soundtrack on Spotify and that was like a 9 minute song, so maybe that was it.
It could have been it.
Because it
Yeah.
kept on gradually, you know, going and going. Does anybody have any issue like Apple and Peacock? I feel like I don't get like the sound quality stinks. I gotta like jam up the volume.
Hmm.
It's hit or miss with me with a lot of movies. I was mentioning, I think on I think when we were watching Heat, it was really bad where like to hear anybody talk, I had to have the volume so high, and the second somebody like took a step that was, loud or pulled out a gun, it was like blowing my eardrums out. Um, I feel like I was talking about how that wasn't an issue with newer movies, and then here we are. I'm having that same problem again with this one. But yeah, I had to have the volume pretty high, and then I'm like jamming it down the second that something big happened.
I know I hate that. I just want it to be steady and so I can hear everything instead of having to, oh, here comes an airplane and then I gotta jam the volume down, which I was doing,
Yeah,
but it's like I face that problem a lot. I'm like, what's going on? What's the point? Stupid.
and I
Yeah.
get it too, because like you want that disparity in volume. Apple has like a feature on the Apple TV that you can
Yeah.
reduce loud sounds, but it kind of takes like the punch out of everything because I think I had it on for heat and a lot of the gunfights felt kind of flat. Or no, it wasn't heat. It was Born Identity.
How could you lower Matt Damon's sounds?
I wanted Matt Damon up, so I brought down, all the
The other
guns
stuff.
so I can keep Matt Damon nice and
Did
high.
you put
Yeah.
the audio set Matt Damon audio setting was on
Yeah,
full
have
blast?
reduce loud sounds and enhance Matt Damon.
Enhance
Turn
Matt
on.
Damon. Um, yeah, I would just say did you find the Saving Private Ryan scores?
I did, yeah.
Okay, because I'm curious how they rate because you said you think this might be your favorite war movie. Robbie said it's not. I'm gonna also say it's not my favorite war movie, but it was very enjoyable. I really liked it. So maybe we'll do some scores, and then I'd like to hear about versus Private Ryan.
Okay. Would you like me to give you both scores at once, or do you want me to give them after?
Give them
They're
after, because I don't want
okay.
them to influence.
Okay.
It
So
will influence me.
I'm gonna go 9.6. Like I
Wow.
said, I really enjoyed the immersiveness to it. I really enjoyed how it felt like, um, it was documentary footage. I really feel like, you know, I loved everything about it. And maybe I'm hopping on board the Nolan schlong a little bit here, but the guy doesn't miss for me personally. A little hesitant to watch Tenet because I know that one has a little it's not all universal praise for that movie. But I mean, I feel like I have to watch it at this point. I think it's that and maybe one or two other movies I haven't seen. So I'll go 9.6 and I'll leave it at that until we get into the Saving Private Ryan scores.
Well,
Nice.
I know what I already gave Private Ryan. I'm not gonna go higher than that. I'll go nine flat nine. I thought it was very good. Um, yeah, I just needed something more, maybe more gunfighting. But I get it. It's just an evacuation. It's a different story. A true story. Um, I was not emotionally invested in stuff, but there was parts where, if you felt bad for people, you were happy
It was
somebody,
heavy.
yeah, somebody made it out alive, like the guy who went to the landed in the ocean. It was great. I was rooting for him, but that's not the type of movie I felt like it was. It was just action packed, go, go, go. There was some emotional parts. I mean, I don't see how there cannot be any emotional parts and people just thinking that there wasn't a real heavy story to it because it definitely was. But yeah, I really enjoyed this movie. I didn't think I was gonna like it, but I was intrigued and involved the whole time.
Yeah, same. I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna go a little lower than you guys because I, again, I probably would have loved it more in a theater. But I personally would have wanted maybe a little more story, but it's fine. 8.7.
Good score.
Yeah, it's still it's a fantastic movie, but for me to be like in the nines, it's I want to be like emotionally invested. Not that I wasn't, because I still was like rooting for some of these guys to get out. I was rooting for maybe one or two people to fall off the boat. But yeah, just a little more story. I probably would have put it over the edge for me.
Yeah, like I would have honestly I started to get really interested in Cillian Murphy's character and just maybe seeing a little bit more backstory than we got. But again, I mean that's not what this is. This is just kind of like this is what happened in this
Right.
moment in time. We're
Yeah.
not going too far back. We're not going too far into what happens next. By the way, stay tuned for my podcast,
That's
What
what I'm gonna
Happens
say. You
Next,
want,
where
yeah, you
where
want
I
to know what
break it all
happens next?
down.
Stay tuned for the Cousins podcast, please.
In 2 weeks. It's being released in 2 weeks. Um, no, yeah, I mean, the things that I found myself wanting as far as story, I was like, but that's not what this is. And again, maybe I'm hopping on a little bit and justifying it because, I'm going all in on Nolan here. But the only other thing is it felt a little light sometimes because I know Nolan doesn't exactly love using CGI a lot. So I feel like a lot of the scenes where there should have been a lot more people, you didn't really, see a ton of people. And I don't think he wanted to add some of that stuff in. I feel like he could have went a little bit bigger with some of the explosions, with the bombs and stuff like that. But honestly, this is probably more realistic than like this big fireball coming out of those bombs. So yeah, I mean that's the only thing that I could think would make it a little bit better, or I would think is missing.
Fair.
Do you want me to give the Saving Private Ryan
Hit
scores, or do you have
hit me
something to
with it.
add first, Robbie?
Me?
Yeah, just ask you if
No,
you had a little tag that you wanted to put on.
no, please.
Uh,
The only tag I got to put on is Tom Hardy's turtleneck at the end of the movie. Wipe out.
oh,
Look
come on,
at
come
it.
on.
Oh God.
All right, so Robbie and I both went 9.5 on Saving Private Ryan, and Ryan, you went 9.2. So 9.6 for me.
A little
I'm a
low.
man. Yeah, I'm a man of my word with saying that I liked it better. Honestly, I probably would have preferred to go like 9.4 with this movie and go down to maybe like 9.2. But we only get one chance to rescore, and I will not be rescoring either one of these movies at the end of the year. Spoiler alert. So I will just stick this Dunkirk's nose out a little ahead of what I had with Saving Private Ryan at 9.6.
9.2 is low. What am I thinking? What? I'm
I
so
mean, please.
stupid.
Well, no, I mean, please forget about it. Wings and
I mean,
things.
listening to you score movies is like crawling through a mile of a shit pipe trying to get out of prison. Some would say 9.4 kilometers
Oh
of
my
shit.
God.
Ugh, disgusting. I'm fucking embarrassed. I'm getting nauseous over here.
I deserve it. Fully warranted from both of you.
I felt like uh Christopher Nolan was reading a line that what's his name? I think it was Tom Hardy. He was dealing with some drug problems. So they said that he if they if he couldn't make it throughout the movie, they were gonna drug test him. And if he failed the drug test, then they were gonna just, recast his character.
And reshoot the whole thing.
Reshoot the whole thing, get new planes and everything.
Wow.
Insane. Insane.
Didn't they do the same thing with Tom Sizemore and Saving Private
Who?
Ryan?
No, that's fake news.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
I
that
think
didn't
that's
happen.
yeah, I think that's like old Hollywood lore.
Really? I thought I heard that like twice from something.
No, idea that might have been
Like two separate
ChatGPT.
people said that.
Nah, it couldn't be. Let's
Oh,
go back and listen to the Saving Private Ryan
yeah.
episode we did. Maybe it's in there.
Yeah. Um, real quick from something you said earlier, maybe we do Tenet in a couple weeks.
For sure.
All right,
For sure.
because I haven't seen it either and I want to. All right, let's jump into some segments, I guess. Unless anyone has anything else.
Well, let's do it.
All right.
We could reach back if we need to.
Yeah. I love a good reach back. Let me tell you.
Please. I've been doing it all night.
Reach around, whatever.
Hey, as long as you're reaching. All
That's
right.
Reach
right.
forward, don't matter.
Yeah. Um, favorite characters first. Does anyone want to start? Benny.
Please, I mean, put it on my plate. I'm gonna go with Mark Rylance as Mr.
Oh,
Dawson.
Mark.
You motherfucker.
I mean, honestly, there's a couple other I could have picked, but I really did like his character. I liked, the reveal you get at the end of the movie that his son died early on in the war, and that's why, he's kind of so into this mission. I like that he stands up to Cillian Murphy's character. Just seems like a great guy overall. And I thought that his performance was fantastic in it. So yeah, I'll go with Mr. Dawson because he was just a real G, and real G's move in silence like Nat.
Any Lavaca.
I love him in what movie is it? I think he's in he's in something. Hold on. Whatever. Um Robbie, you want to go? You want me to?
You can go.
I'm gonna go. I mean that. I, I was like, I don't think anyone's gonna pick this guy. I can't wait to pick him.
Ah, he's so good though.
Right? I know. I'm gonna go Jack Lowden. I think as Collins. I mean,
Yeah, he was really good.
I liked a couple of the characters. But I felt like almost like the most invested with him to a certain extent. And yeah, maybe it's because he's so handsome. I get it,
Very
but
handsome.
he's fucking handsome. But yeah, I don't know. I was drawn to his story, and I liked, how he played it, and I don't know, was happy he got rescued.
It's like that ending too, man. Like you see all the what Tom Hardy and his character went through the whole movie, and for him to be like spat on by the army guys that like don't really know what he
What
was
was
doing, and
going
the
on?
fact,
Yeah,
yeah, and the fact that it was just like literally three planes going to save them, and all three of those guys, one gave his life, and the other two gave it as much as they could. Guy pulled a freaking Sully Sullenberger. So, it was a little bit of a letdown at the end with his character and it made you feel for him, but he just seemed like a good guy.
yeah. I did read too that like the army guys were thinking that the RAF wasn't helping them, but there was more dogfighting like further away so that they didn't see it. So, but I mean, I understand, but it's similar, almost like them thinking everyone's gonna hate their guts when they get home, and everyone's
Yeah.
like, eh.
Yeah.
Imagine, I know I'm probably skipping ahead to the ending, but like, imagine that beer that he was handed on that train.
Oh, it was probably delicious.
The best beer ever in the history of the world, probably.
You probably would have gave it an 8.
Probably. It's a little warm.
The guy's ham.
7.8.
Yeah. I'd rather go back to the submarine, the boat that I was in. I just got exploded. Have a have a jelly sandwich. I mean, that jelly sandwich look good.
Look
It did.
fantastic.
Uh, there's a little shocker. I'm gonna go Tom Glynn-Carney as Peter. I thought he was very good in this movie. I really did. I thought he was one of the standouts in this movie. He had his character was good. The way he took care of Barry Keoghan, his character, when he mysteriously went blind out of nowhere, and then just the way the relationship with his dad, and how he was helping everybody out, and at the end when he got I'm getting his character in the movie. What's his name? Barry Keoghan. George's name in the newspaper and made him, short so that he was a hero and things like that. I just really enjoyed his character. Was surprised. I was invested in him and his father. The both of them, I think, had probably the most investment in the movie for me as far as like on an emotional standpoint. I did like Cillian Murphy and Tom Hardy and things like that, but this was more, you know, family oriented, more realistic to me. You didn't get that much out of Tom Hardy, obviously, as far as like dialogue. He's only in there. You get more facial expressions out of him and things like that. And Cillian Murphy, even though he's in it, not that much. I can't give him my favorite performance because um, it's too short for me.
It's
Even
just
though I
that
love him.
moment. Just that moment he has to where, he finds out George is dead and Killian Murphy's like, is he going to be okay? And you're expecting him to have that like teenager rage and be like, no, you fucking killed him and
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. And, him realizing what Killian Murphy's character is going through. And it's just kind of that whole, myth or not myth, but the lore of World War II and just how everybody just, kind of steeled their back and just did what was right and did what was needed. And him knowing in that moment that he's not going to get anything about, berating Cillian Murphy for that. So it was just a good moment for his character.
True. Um, Least favorite.
Me?
Yep.
Yeah, buddy.
Please. I'll go. Ollie will go. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? I'll go uh Harry Styles as Alex. And the only reason why I'm doing it is because you can't be a singer, a good singer, you can't be a good actor, and you can't be that handsome. You can't have all three. Yeah, I can only give you one. I'll give you the singing. That's it.
How dare you, sir? And
How
you look
dare
good in the
you?
dress.
Please, the guy, yeah, exactly. The guy's on the beach. The guy's in a submarine. His hair's looking like $1 million.
You're too handsome.
So
Zero out
yeah,
of 10.
yeah. I'm giving you can't be the trifecta. So you can't have the looks, you can't have the acting, and you can't have us the singing. I mean, you won best album at the Grammys. Enough's enough.
There's nothing I hate more than someone who has it all.
Yeah, please. All the freaking tail he probably went down on. Goodness gracious, please. With the freaking fingers, he has a sniff test.
Um, honestly, I don't really have like a good choice for this. I didn't really hate anybody. I was gonna pick Peter actually, because again, I didn't dislike him and I loved the good things that he did, but at one point his dad got all pissed off because he kept saying like the clearly obvious shit that was happening, and I just thought that was like kind of funny. Um, so I guess I'll pick him for annoying his father at one point. But I didn't really really hate anybody in this movie.
Yeah, I mean, there's nobody to hate in this movie. Everybody's fantastic. Robbie probably had the only good pick and good
Yeah.
reason to not like somebody in this movie. But I'm gonna go with the three German guys at the end that take Tom Hardy. How dare you? Man's a hero. I hope he lived through it. I
Oh,
hope
me
he
too,
was
please.
I hope he was released at the end of the war.
When I saw him get out of the fucking plane with the, I mean, first off his face and then the turtleneck as thick as it can be. I said, please, I better turn this movie up before my fucking sheets get fucking soaked.
uh, Ani Menches. Let's do the Ani Menches.
Yeah, what do you guys got?
I'll go Cillian Murphy. I mean, very, not too much dialogue, but the physical part of his performance was fantastic. I mean, I really enjoyed it. You could see what he was going through. He definitely not wanting to go back to Dunkirk. He thought he finally escaped. He got all these, having flashbacks, having some PTSD and stuff like that. But the little things he did were fantastic, and it felt so real. And just by the physical acting, he said, oh, less words than I thought he was going to say, but his performance was still as heavy as anybody else's.
Yeah, good choice. Ryan?
I'll call out Sir Kenneth Branagh. Just as what was he, Commander Bolton? Just good performance. Love this character. I don't know.
Well, what else
His
was he in? I feel like was he in another movie we watched?
Oppenheimer. He was, I think,
Yeah.
Niels Bohr.
Ah, damn it, Oppenheimer Niels. That's right.
Good old Niels.
Niels.
Why don't I see him on the IMDb list?
He's
But I'm
down a bit.
Oh yeah, I see him. Yeah, I'll go Tom Hardy. I mean, for the reasons that Robbie said with Cillian Murphy, where like he didn't have a lot to say, but his performance was awesome. The story of, his storyline was awesome. And just a cool end to his story, does all he can. You knew from the beginning when they started talking about, how much fuel did he have and keeping on the fuel that's where it was going. And once he flips that switch to reserve, like, that's not lasting long. So he was really good and just kind of a cool arc to his whole story and just like an awesome kind of story of sacrifice.
Yeah, agree.
But like I
Um,
wouldn't be able to like fly. Sorry, real quick. Like, I wouldn't be able to fly in those outfits. Like, didn't the other guy have like a suit on? He had like a
Yeah,
tie, I thought.
I'd be sitting there hitting a selfie like I look too
Yeah,
good. I look too good.
exactly. I'd have some old crusty shirts on, some dirty drawers. I'm not going in there looking like $1 million.
no, you're probably not coming back, and if you do, who gives a shit what you're wearing? You're back.
True.
You're
That
alive.
Yeah.
that might have been what saved him at the end because the German soldier come. Is that motherfucking Tom Hardy in a turtleneck? Like, all right, no, we're not gonna shoot. We'll
Oh, you're
take
free
him.
to go. You're free to go.
Yeah. No, no, no. Take him prisoner. I want to hang out with them.
He got cold beers when he got back.
Oh yeah.
Um, did you guys pick up on Michael Caine as Fortis leader, the voice?
No, I didn't.
Oh yeah.
No.
As soon as I heard him, I was like, that sounds like Michael Caine. And I looked it up. It is.
It's probably because he wasn't talking in only 3 words at a time.
So Michael K, I'll have Michael K.
But now he's down here in more breathy.
I love his voice.
The best.
Um, any other Ani mentions on characters?
No, I mean we talked about this so many times. Just like it's amazing how movies just like hit it out of the park these days, and like just everybody top to bottom is so good. And we go back and watch a movie like Heat, and there's guys like, what? This guy has a SAG card. Like, what is going on? And then you get something like this where it's just impossible to pick someone that you
Yeah,
don't like, and it just has to be 100% based on the character.
yeah. It's that there was definitely way more nepotism. I mean, there's still nepotism, but like they'd be like, ah, it's the producer's nephew. Like, fuck it, let him in. Like, how bad could he be? And then he's
Yeah,
like terrible. And they're
no,
like, yeah,
very
whatever.
bad.
Yeah. If
Yeah,
we
like
don't
that's
keep him in the movie, we're gonna lose financing.
yeah. But like you said, like even there is a lot of nepotism in Hollywood today, but they're very good actors. I don't see anybody who I know of that has a famous parents that are kind of shitty. They're not. I think, Ethan Hawke's daughter's good. I think Margaret Qualley, please forget about it. She could do no wrong.
I mean, Jack Quaid.
Jack Quaid's good. Yeah, there's a
It's
lot of
like
good people.
all these kids, and it's probably that thing too, where like that whole mentality now, where it's like I need to be really good. Like, yeah, I'll get the breaks, but I also want to make sure that my shit is on the level. And some of these guys and girls are better than their parents.
Yeah, like I just harken back to the police officer in Jaws. Please, for goodness gracious, I hate it.
My
Some of the
baby
word.
brother's dead. Shout out for Nathan Fillion being in one of my least favorite characters and one of my favorite characters. Because when we were Superman, I picked him as my favorite, or at least he was an Ani Mensch or something.
Yeah,
I think he
something.
was a favorite.
Yeah, what a guy! That haircut in Superman, so good,
Oh, please.
iconic.
Hopefully I never see that movie again. Not even a commercial.
It's been a brutal streak for you, Robbie, the last couple
Oh,
months.
it's been an absolute disaster. Thank God this war movie gave me some nice what's the word I'm looking for? Some nice humor, some goodness. I was so happy that something came up. I've been
the
depressed the past couple of weeks.
the
Ugh.
Plummies are gonna be must watch this year just to hear your takes on everything.
I might even have a favorite movie. I might not even have any favorite categories. Insidious. I might even drop Insidious 2.0.
Do it. Whatever you want. Robbie, any comments? Nah.
No.
The whole show. I don't
Pass.
want to talk about this garbage.
How you doing? Good? Yeah, good. Leave me alone.
And then we just see Robbie in the background on his couch watching TV.
Ah, what a year.
All right. Favorite scenes. I feel like there's not as much to talk about in least favorite scene. Should we keep the rotation?
Yeah, who starts?
I don't know.
I think you start.
I think
Me?
you.
Oh
Yeah.
no. I mean,
Oh,
please,
Danny.
I took everybody's favorite. Let's flip it around. Robbie, you go first.
Me? Let me see what I have written down here. Uh, hold on for a sec. Sorry, goodness gracious. Oh, heavens, so that's it.
Gas bag.
Oh my God, please. I felt like I was being gassed. I'll go with the dog fight, with Tom Hardy, just the way it was shot. I mean, there was, multiple, aerial dog fights, but I just felt like if I have to pick one, um, I'll pick the one with like I don't know which one it was, but it was like kind of the major one where they were just the shots were fantastic. He's shooting people down, his body's going down. Yeah, I'll just pick one of the dog fights. I don't know which one it was, but I just thought that was so great. I just loved the way it was shot. That was one of the the best scenes in the movie for me. I couldn't keep getting over like how it was shot and how they did this and how they did that. And it looked how real it looked. I was amazed by that.
Yeah, they were fantastic scenes.
Yeah, good choice.
Maybe I'm
Um,
amazed. Shut up, Paul.
Paul. Um, I'm gonna go. Yeah, it's tough to pick one because, like I said in the beginning, it's from start to finish. It's just tension, just lots going on. I'll pick when Mr. Dawson and his son's boat finally get to some of the stranded soldiers, and they're like in the oil spill, and they're like, "All right, get everyone on the fucking boat, and we're in the oil. Like, let's go. We gotta go if that catches fire." It was just, a lot of tension. But I was happy that they, made it out and were okay. And that was also kind of I think it was, yeah, the same scene when they're like, oh, and George is dead, and also Cillian Murphy's like, is he gonna live? And guy's like, yeah, sure, all right, let's go.
Yeah,
Um, so it was a great scene. Um, I'll go with that.
good pick. Not a lot of bad picks. And spoiler alert: I think the honorary mentions are going to be on fire at the end of this segment.
Like that oil
Um,
spill.
Yeah, and speaking of on fire, look, I did a segment, I didn't realize it. But give me the end of Farion's storyline where he finally kills the last threat, the last German plane. He's essentially just gliding at that point. The propeller's not spinning. Everybody's cheering him. Everybody knows they're gonna get home safe. He's cranking down the landing gear manually. He shoots the flare into the plane, and you just get that fantastic shot of the plane on fire and just him from behind staring at it. That's one of the most badass visuals in a brilliant career of Christopher Nolan. I mean, you could probably pick a scene like that out of every single movie he's done. But that was just such a badass ending for that character. Just a cool visual in, like I said, a movie full of insane visuals and crazy shots. But yeah, that was it for me. That was when I was like fucking nailed the landing on that. Oh, no pun intended. On that arc.
Agree. Agree.
Good choice. Um, Least favorite.
Oof. Again, you give a movie a 9.6, there really can't be a bad scene in particular, but for anxiety purposes, anytime a boat was sinking, I mean, especially the submarine, I'll go with that one where you're getting those like awkward angles and you just see the water like pushing up against people and they're trying to get out. Claustrophobia City. I mean, spoiler alert, you were talking about the oil scene. That's like that classic would you rather, drown underneath the fire or just pop your
Or
head up
get
over it?
burned. Yeah.
Yeah. But no, I'll go with the submarine sinking scene as my least favorite because it was just like, oh, that fucking sucks. And, like 100% knowing you have no way out because you're inside the submarine and you can't see shit.
Yeah, I'm not. This movie had. Yeah, I probably would have passed on this movie if they asked me to be it because it's too much water scenes. I hate the water. And I hate the ocean. I'm not going to be in there. I'll pass. Call me for the Odyssey or something like that, please.
Yeah. I think that
Even though that
I
part has
think there's
water
ocean
too.
in that too.
Yeah, exactly. All right, call me for Memento. What are you, fucking Memento disease?
What is that from?
Too much tuna.
Oh yeah,
John Mulaney
yeah,
says.
Oh,
yeah.
hello.
To the doctor, right?
Yeah.
Was it the doctor or the babysitter? I forget. Might have been
There
the
was a doc
baby.
in the doctor's office.
Well, okay. Now you have
When
a
he put
tuna sandwich on your desk, you stupid bitch. Oh my
Best
God.
line.
So good. Um, yeah, least favorite. Yeah, there's not a ton. I agree. The ship sinking scenes were anxiety inducing because I also am not a fan of open water. Um, I guess I don't know. This is a stupid pick, but when they were on the mole and they were, waiting to get on to or potentially get onto a ship, and they were just like, nah, nah. no French, get the fuck out of here. Like, I just like you feel bad because it's allies. You know, everyone should be helping each other. But I mean, I get it. You kind of have to draw a line somewhere. But I don't know. There's not a lot of good picks. I'll just go with
Yeah.
that I felt bad for any soldiers that had to get turned away.
Yeah. Good pick. And to segue off yours, my Ani Mensch for favorite
I do.
is.
I have to pick.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Fucking bastard. Oh my God. My least favorite scene is the cuz fucking trying to squeeze me out while he pipped me. How dare he? Um, I'll just go with the I don't what Harry Styles and those guys. What were they in when they would just get like target practice? Like, what was that, a boat?
It's a merchant,
Yeah.
yeah, ship, yeah.
Who was shooting at him?
Germans?
This is the
Was it in?
Germans.
The
Was it in the water?
Germans?
I think they were on that other. So they were on the beach, and I think essentially they were pushing in from the sides of the beach as well. So they're pushing in from behind them and coming around the sides. Because at one point they were saying, "Oh, they're coming from those dunes now, or they're over those dunes." And I think that's where they're shooting from.
So I'll just take that scene because I didn't that one dude die. Was it the was his name Tom? Tom's friend in the beginning? Tommy's friend? And
Yeah,
they were
the guy
accusing
who
him
was
as being
burying,
a spy.
yeah.
He died in the right
Yeah,
in the thing. Yeah, I'll do that. That was sad. They were accusing him, and he wound up saving them when the submarine attack happened. Hey, that's why you got to look after yourself.
that's right. That's right.
Every time I think about, feeling bad for the cousin, I just think about myself.
I knew that was coming. uh, my Ani Mensch, first one is again
Wait.
pig.
I have to go.
Go ahead.
I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
No, please go.
No, go. No.
Right around
Oh, yeah, right there, over there. No. Yeah, right there.
Down the corner.
My Ani Mensch is talking about the French. That the ending scene for Kenneth Branagh, when everybody's about to get on the boat, he says, "No, I'm going to stay behind for the French." And again, just another perfect storyline ender. Who knows what ends up happening to him? Some say we'll never know. But it was just a poignant end for his character. He's so concerned about everybody getting home and seeing home, and he has that moment where he sees the ships and says, he sees home finally. And you're rooting for him. He got everybody out of there, and he still decided that he wanted to stay and help the French once they got there. So, just a great end to his character.
Yeah, agree. I'd like to piggyback off that a little bit. My Ani Mensch is similar, but when the soldiers we've been following are getting home, I mentioned it before, but like pulling into the train, I mean, they slept like just, I mean, I can't even imagine what that felt like at all. Just coming from basically hell and then being safe finally in that train, or at least feeling safe. You don't know, they could have been attacked, I guess, but feeling safe and then them being concerned that everyone was gonna like treat them like shit and everyone was so happy to see them and cheering them and everything. Like that was definitely the most emotional part of the whole movie.
Yeah.
I
Everybody
don't think I have.
else's. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say everybody else's ending is like kind of bittersweet.
Yeah.
Or they just make the choice that is perfect to the end of their characters. At least they got a little bit of a happy ending. I mean, obviously it's the most no strings attached happy ending in the movie.
Yeah.
I'll just go on and mention something different. I'll just go with costume design. I thought it was fantastic. I loved everything about it, especially the soldiers with those cool hats, those helmets. That was really cool. Looked like my main man, Raiden.
Shout out. Shout out.
Shout out, Hadouken. That's not the same guy. Uh,
Raiden, Liu Kang,
uh, At
Sub-Zero.
least I was hoping somebody took it off and just fucking flung it and finished them. But no, I just the set design, the costume design on it. Those were just out of this world. This is one of the best shot movies I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, insane. Like every part of this costume design, the sets, the cinematography, and we've said it a number of times, but I'll say it again. Ani mentioned to the sound and music, fantastic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what you get. You know you get in the ATD attention to detail with Christopher Nolan. I mean, that's what I love. That's what I love the most about him. So yeah, that was great. And then Hans, please forget about Hans.
Hans.
That's why he's the goat.
Mhm. Um, I don't- Anything else about Dunkirk?
Not about Dunkirk, but let me give me a minute. Let me pull up Christopher Nolan movies. Let's see what I haven't seen.
I did that before, and then we went in a different direction.
Which ones haven't you seen?
I think Tenet might be the only one. And we're talking
So
director, not involved.
I'm just looking at his full feature, his features, it's called.
Yeah.
Feature.
Um, the only thing I haven't seen that I guess you would consider recent is Tenet at this point.
Same.
I haven't seen Following and I haven't seen Insomnia.
Well,
I
Insomnia
have
is good.
I have seen Memento, The Batmans, Prestige, obviously we watched here. Yeah, Oppenheimer,
Interstellar. Yeah.
Interstellar. Yeah, I mean, hard to argue with a list like that.
Yeah.
Robbie, are there any that you can think of that you haven't seen? Tenet, did you see it?
Uh, Tenant, Insomnia, and Following. Other than everything else,
Doesn't miss.
doesn't miss. It's a very highly rated director on IMDb.
Excited for Odyssey.
I know I gotta start seeing movies in IMAX and stuff like that because this would have been out of this world. My head would have exploded.
Dude, I mean, my fucking plums were splattered all over the wall when I watched Oppenheimer in Super IMAX or whatever the hell. It was the 16 millimeter, fucking 89-foot tall theater. It was legitimately when they were doing all that, like, inside the atom stuff, like the first couple ones earlier, I was legitimately about to have a panic attack in the movie theater. It was just like so overwhelming. It was crazy. It was worth it. It was worth the price, and it was worth, waiting. We had to wait a couple weeks to see Oppenheimer, but it was sick.
Well worth the wait.
Yeah,
Um, are you saying that we need to go to the theaters for Odyssey?
I think that might be the one.
Quite a cast list here.
Oh, it's insane. We're gonna be breaking uh our ban of Matt Damon for that
Yeah.
one.
True. That's what they
Gonna
say.
take him off the blacklist.
Mhm.
He knows what he did. He's been punished long enough.
He knows what he's done. He knows what he did.
Um, I don't know. Anything else about anything?
7/17. Oh wow. Just around the corner.
Oh my God, it's gonna be here before you know it. I was thinking the other thing I was thinking about during this movie, again, not directly related to Dunkirk, but I really was rooting for 1917. It would have been cool to see a World War I movie. I don't think I've seen, I mean, the movies I've seen that were war movies are like Vietnam and World War II. I mean, those are two of the biggest genres or subgenres of war movies. It would have been cool to see 1917. I mean, I'm sure we will at some point, or even if I watch it on my own. But there's a lot of cool things um, about that movie that I've heard. Thankfully, haven't seen anything from it to have it spoiled in a visual way. But I was looking forward to that one.
Yeah, we'll watch
Yeah,
it.
me too. That's a good. I'm sure that's probably shot ridiculous too.
Yeah. It is rated higher, technically, according to IMDb, than Dunkirk.
Oh boy, you're gonna have to give it a 9.8. I don't got much.
Oh goodness.
I don't have much space to go.
Yeah. Well, I think like Robbie, I think it was you who said like early on in the show that there's a lot of talk on the interwebs like that people don't like it because nothing happens or whatever. So I think that's why it's got a little bit of a lower rating than expected, I guess. I mean, like we said, it's very good. Yeah, there's not much of a plot, but like you want to insert some love story just because we want something like that. I don't know.
Yeah,
Well, so I
exactly. So
mean,
you can't always get what you want with that kind of stuff, especially this wasn't the type of movie for that. And it would have been so stupid if they did. And he's not gonna do that.
No.
yeah, I mean, and then people would have complained like, "Oh, you need to put a love story in everything, or you need, you need to have this trope or that trope and everything." And then when you don't get it, you complain that you don't have it. So
Yeah. Never satisfied.
no, fickle, as the kids say.
Fickle.
Fickle.
Fickle's such a good word. I love that word.
Bring it back in 2020. What are we going on? 2026?
What year is it? What
Who
year is it
cares?
going to be? Who knows?
26. Somebody's
Gives a
turning.
shit.
Oh, 4?
Somebody's turning 40. Someone's turning 40.
I know this podcast is gonna be full of 40-year-olds next year.
We could do your favorite movie and true to life story, 40-Year-Old Virgin.
I was watching clips of that today for some reason.
Exit
Be so,
sand.
be so funny, be so stupid.
Should we do that like for your birthday?
Maybe I'll pick that for my birthday next year. Maybe since it's a milestone birthday, I'll do 2 picks.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay.
Maybe. Listen,
Who the fuck is this guy?
it's my fucking birthday, babe.
Goodness gracious, let I cry if I want to.
A lot of tears gonna be shed that day. I'll tell you that. 40 is not something I'm looking forward to, but
Why? It's
still
good.
got.
Some of the best years of my life is in my 40s.
Yeah.
I hope that's
We'll
the picture on the title screen of the video.
Please, I'll never hear the end of it, Ryan.
No, you can do it.
That's
I don't
true.
care.
Yeah, don't
Please, I
do
don't
it.
care. But Mark, well, wait. I want to see it tomorrow. If I don't see it tomorrow, I'll be upset.
All right. Deal.
All right.
So,
That's it. Thanks for hanging out with us for a little bit. Again, send us a message. Let us know what you thought of Dunkirk, or if you have any suggestions. We love you. Robbie, tell him good night.
oh, good night. The Tom Hardy's fantastic turtleneck.
Robbie,
night to
when
the-
are you breaking yours out?
I can't. I gotta retire now because I can't look. I won't look as good as Tom Hardy, so I can't do it.
Turtlenecks are canceled. Good night from the burpiest podcast in America.
My wife said, no, Gabriel, leave.
Should change our name to I don't know.
Let the boys
burp.
Let the boy watch. He needs to learn the way I learned from my father, the way he learned from his father. Let